Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Volcano Block. In between episodes I did just one thing. I automated this mysterious dust behind me. I had some trouble with the redstone because I had to remember vanilla redstone, but this at least works. I don't know if crop dusting speeds this up, but alright, let me show you. Basically, we have 4 dispensers here with water buckets and a gravity block with a tray in the middle and then a hopper just in the center to pick up the dust. And basically, beneath here we have magical vanilla redstone. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but I just did it this way. This is a hopper timer that is about to go out, so we can actually go up top and see what happens actually. So basically, the way it works, every so often, I think it's like 5-ish minutes, these dispensers will dispense some water and then bring it back in again and flush away all the mysterious dust. And the dust will get collected in the middle by the hopper, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if it's gonna activate just now, or if it's gonna have to wait another cycle of items. I think it might have to wait for another cycle of items, because that is the time that probably it already traveled through, right? Yeah, it's gonna do another cycle of items, basically. So every 2 travels of 5 stacks of items through the hopper is when this is going to trigger. So I'm probably going to just wait for you to see, but basically these 2 hoppers have a just a one regular item, and that basically makes an RS NOR latch, so it's on one side and off on the other whenever these 2 trigger. So basically these hoppers are transferring items. These torches lock each one of the hoppers, and every 2 shifts, basically, we get an output here from this redstone torch because these 2 comparators turn off. Or actually, when this hopper fully empties, this comparator is going to turn off for a second and trigger this redstone torch, because it's going to trigger this redstone dust, push this piston out, and then 12 ticks after that, the piston's going to be pushed out again, and the observer is going to give out 2 pulses, basically. So that is pretty much almost done, but I didn't do anything in between episodes with the power. I didn't process any more mineral. I only processed a little bit more lead, and I got a few more ores, basically. I still need to turn these into the little pane things, but I got some ores because these are required in a stone separator to get enriched gold. We can also get, I think, enriched gold with a scientific... No. Can we get it any other way? Or is it just the stone separator? Yeah, we can make this enriched gold. We can turn gold and redstone into 4 enriched gold and then smelt it up into enriched gold ingots. And I think it's just better to use the gold ore. We get 4 times as much because we can only double this. I mean, we double this ore to get 2 golden ingots, and then we can turn that into 8 enriched gold, basically. Actually, it's better to do that. But I'm gonna go up top. I think it should trigger. Oh, it just triggered. Well, rip. I missed it. And I didn't really hear the dispensers because I have the texture back. But basically, you get the gist. We might see it in between episodes or in between scenes here. Maybe I'll look at it once it triggers or something. But let me get some stuff prepared for what we need to do for the questing, and then we can continue. I made a stack of enriched gold by just combining 16 redstone and 16 gold in my calculator. So we have that for us now, and we can with that make a scientific calculator. But before that, we need to make a stone separator to finish off the quest here. And we get a lapis block as a reward. I'm also gonna make a building gadget, because that's gonna be nice. And I don't know if we get any sort of wireless charging or anything, but at least we have a building gadget now. We can turn this lapis block back into lapis, and then make ourselves a scientific calculator once we give this a bit more reinforced stone, like that. Lovely. And the scientific calculator requires energy as well, so let's go charge it up over here. There we go. We can collect a pickled egg and an acorn stew. Okay, I'm gonna put this off. Can we cook this? No, we're just gonna have to eat this. All right. So this is charging up. I don't know how much energy it can store, but we'll just let it be, and the embers can fill up the power cube. And they stop automatically as well every time that we stop it. And this guy's full, and oh, that guy doesn't transfer embers until this guy needs more embers. That's lovely. Okay, this is charged up. Do you even drain power? You drained like almost 0 power. All right. So with this, we can now divide stuff. So we can do quite a bit. We can iron by redstone to get redstone ingots, and then we can make a basic terrain module and all that. But the next thing that we need is a starch extractor, which is an energy module and an amethyst. And an amethyst we put into a stone separator, and I assume this guy requires power. So we're just gonna go here and then take some cabling, and I have an energy export module. Did I forget to bring variable cards? I forgot to bring variable cards. Variable cards. Card. I was searching for variable, but you know, if you do car or var, both works. All right, so that can be just like that, and we can have power. Lovely. So you with a lapis should, okay, there's speed, energy, and transfer. All right. And we can pause the current process. Lovely, but we don't need to right now. We're just gonna do that. And then we need to make a starch extractor, which is an energy module, which is a power cube and a purified coal. And purified coal is enriched coal, and enriched coal is coal and redstone. All right, so let me get the things ready. All right, so redstone and coal makes enriched coal. And then I think it's the scientific calculator to take this and enriched gold. So we need some of that gold. Just give me all of it, please. So gold and this makes purified coal, and then purified with power module makes an energy module, and then an energy module and an amethyst make a starch extractor. It generates 40 RF per tick. All right, and we can make a redstone extractor. How do these work? Does it say anything here? A good early option for power generation beyond using embers. Requires both a form of starch, potatoes, wheat, and a furnace fuel to operate. Okay. I'm gonna need a better power setup because we're not gonna need embers. But this, I mean, do we have a fully automatic way of getting furnace fuel? Because we can't put in sugarcane. Cactus doesn't work. Wheat, I mean, we could probably automatically smelt the crops like beets and stuff like that. Because if we take a furnace or charcoal, it's actually no. Let's take beets. Give me some beetroots, and we can put these in a furnace or toss them onto lava, which would be even easier, I think, and then collect them up. And those would make beet charcoal, and we can turn that into a block of beet charcoal, which makes 30 items or smelts 30 items. I don't know if we can do that automatically, but we can just toss one of them, which one of them burns I don't know how many things. But we can turn them into charcoal chunks, which would then turn into charcoal, which would then turn into charcoal blocks, which would then smelt 80 items. That would be a whole process, but we can put, let's say, a potato and then some charcoal, right? Potato, charcoal. Makes power. All right. Don't know how much charcoal you'd use it. It doesn't look like that many, but, or that much charcoal as well. But this stores quite a bit of RF. I'm just gonna leave this in and see how much it generates or how much it makes or whatever. All right. Okay. Next thing is an algorithm separator. We need some diamond dust, a stone separator, another one of those. So we need more power cubes. We're gonna need more Zora steel then, and then a bunch of reinforced iron and advanced power cubes, which are redstone ingots, ancient bricks from unique crops. How does one make those? It doesn't say here. I'm gonna have to check probably the guide to unique crops to see what drops the bricks. I don't know why I didn't link this sooner, but ancient bricks, hourglass of nostalgia, basically. So I just been sitting here for like 5 or 10 minutes or so just to get this converted. I'm just gonna leave this here to get converted. We might need them in the future. They're only used for making the advanced power cells, and that's only used for the algorithm separator. But we need the algorithm assimilator, probably. I'm not sure what that does, but we might need another one of these, so at least they'll convert, and that should be fine, I think. I could probably leave just 8 there, to be honest. So let's do, oh, we have another one. So let's do 1, 2, 3, another 4, because that's how many we would need for another algorithm separator if we wanted to. And I think that should be fine. But I think I have everything prepared to make these. So we need a couple of power cubes, like so. And then some advanced power cubes, like that. And then that should be with a stone separator, which requires another 2 power cubes. And I'm out of mystic iron. Well, I thought I had everything. Hold on. It's going to take only a moment. So that can go away. Let's just get it over here. And get this going. Let's check for water. We're good. And yeah, we're good. Okay. 12 mystic iron. Lovely. Toss that in there. Clear the grid. And I just needed the stone separator, which was another power cube. I think I already made one. So we can get also a reinforced iron. Really? Iron. Up. Iron. I have reinforced stone on me. So calculator. Bam. Bam. Stone separator. And algorithm separator. Lovely. We get 5 XP. Wonderful. And then we need an atomic calculator next, which is an atomic assembly, which is advanced assembly, which is more calculator assemblies, more reinforced gold, and that gets us 4. That's not going to be a problem. And then it's atomic modules, which is tanzanite, and tanzanite is lapis in the algorithm separator. So I assume this requires power, so we're going to put you here with an energy exporter and a variable card. Nice. And then lapis. I'm going to need, let's just do a lapis block or a couple. One in here and one in here. Just so we get some more of the thingies. Okay. So that's going to make what we need. Can I get the thing on? I can. Lovely. So let's get rid of all of this. So diamonds, reinforced stone, calculator screen, not a problem. Large tanzanite. Can I turn this into smaller bits of tanzanite? I don't think I can. So I might actually have to do the basic lapis. So let's do half a stack of lapis in here and half a stack of lapis in there. And this makes large amethyst, which is also hunger processor. I assume this is like, oh, nutrition module. You can get food stuff from this. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we can get an amethyst sapling. Oh yeah, that's gonna do the thing. Hold on, let's get a sapling while we wait for those things to process. And was it the scientific calculator? This was this. Nice. I put the hourglass of nostalgia here, and it turned it into ancient grass. Oh, and we need silk touch apparently to pick it up. I don't know what ancient grass does, if it's anything special. I'm gonna plant you here, and I'm gonna get some dirt to fill those holes in, and pick up the grass below. And then prepare everything we need for the atomic calculator. I crafted everything needed for the atomic calculator, and we should be able to make it like so. And we casually drop our calculator down here. And now I can't jump up unless I break this. All right. It's fine. I need to put some facades on here, I think. I have facades, right? Yeah. That's Zenstone. So let's take these. Oh, magical. That look better? Not necessarily. Can I pop the facades off? Yeah, that's fine. I think I can put the... You know what we can just do? We can take this, drop our items everywhere, but I think we can put this storage terminal like right here and have access to it on the floor. I probably need those energy modules. Exporter thingy-mabobs. There we go. Okay, so atomic calculator, go down here, and then you go here. And, oh, you don't need power. Wonderful. It doesn't look like it needs power. These guys are still processing some more lapis, and the atomic calculator can get us a scientific calculator if we need it for other crafting. We can get flawless diamonds now, which means that we can get to a flawless calculator, which requires some flawless diamonds and an end diamond, which is end stone, electric diamond, and all that. So let's just see what we need for the next part. We need conductor mast, which is 2 energy modules and a fire diamond. and that is diamond, blaze rod, diamond, or 2 blaze rods and a flawless diamond. Okay, so either I use 2 diamonds to make a flawless diamond, and then 2 blaze rods, or just 2 diamonds and a blaze rod. Okay. Diamond. I think we don't have a shortage of diamonds. Blaze rod, and not a shortage of those. So let's get 1, 2, and that make us a fire diamond. Okay. So we needed energy modules, which is just power cubes and the coal thing. So let me make those. So here we go. We have a conductor mast, and that is gonna get us 4 weather stations. Okay. I don't know how we set this up really. I'm gonna have to look it up on the calculator wiki. But the next thing that we need is an electric diamond, which is gotten by putting a fire diamond into a conductor mast. Okay. So I think. Where do we have space? Probably one of these spots will be perfect. So we put this in the middle. Okay. Will you face the right way? Okay, you do. All right. So we can wait time unknown. So let's make another one of those fire diamonds, which is just going to be, we have everything on us. So just blaze rod and 2 diamonds. I don't know if this can be given power automatically or if it needs to do wait time 52 seconds, 50 seconds. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Oh, wait time, you have failed, it said. But it's generating power and it made ourselves an electric diamond. Okay, I think it just gives you a random message and every so often this is gonna get a lightning strike and generate power. And it doesn't say how much power it can store, but basically it's a way we can turn calculators into scientific calculators if we wanted to. Oh, this triggered. Haha, you can see it working. Nice. Okay, so it's just gonna generate power every so often, I think. That could be a good way of power generation because it's pretty much passive. I don't know if I can have it under here, if I could put it like, I don't know, maybe between these stairs here. I don't know if it requires an open sky, but that's all right at least. So that electric diamond gets us a fire diamond pickaxe. Okay, is this a really cool pickaxe? I mean, it's a pickaxe. And it doesn't repair itself, or it's not unbreakable. And I have this with efficiency, unusing, and silk touch. And I would love it if this enchantment, unusing, was in vanilla, because what it does basically, it prevents the pickaxe from being broken, because after like it gets to 4 or so durability, I think, it just stops working. It acts as broken, basically. You can't break any blocks with it, which is lovely. So let's eat a steak and use this electric diamond with the promise of tenacity. Oh no, this plus the bowl. Do we have the bowl of promises? Bowl, we do. Promise. Missing electric diamond. Yeah, that's fine. I have ender, not a problem. Get rid of that. Put some things away. And that. We did it. We did it. Okay, upstairs. Actually, one thing that is really big for me, at least here, I'm gonna need to make some more sandbird seed, but this. We take sand. We go up here. Going up the wrong side, but we take this out. No. Oh, I can't take it out because I have blood inside of it. Okay, let's or you're charging with blood. It's much faster if I just do this. It still takes forever, but it's much faster at least. We're still at 40 buckets. You're just gonna bear with me. The boring parts. You get to have some. You're welcome. But not really. Okay, so it's empty. And we can take this out now. Or can I break it? I think it went into here. Blood infuser. Let me put the vector plate back. And now I can put in the promise of tenacity 3. Which... okay. There's also a spirit furnace. Okay, so this stores how much blood now? A whole butt ton? It doesn't say. 640,000. Can I put this in here to drain? I can. Okay. Cool. So with the promise of tenacity 3, where does it say? We can turn gas tiers into corrupted tiers. We can get a bowl of promises for strength 3, which is the promise of productivity, which is an effort. Oh, there's rings that I can make. Awesome. I might do that in between episodes, gather a bunch of blood and do that, but it doesn't actually say what I can do with the promise of tenacity 3 directly. But the big one was I can turn sand directly into soul sand. And we can turn seeds into netherwood, which is also good. We can make netherrack directly, which is lovely. So we don't, I mean, we have netherrack burst seeds, so we can just do that and not waste blood. But we can turn skeleton skulls into wither skeleton skulls. So we could get potentially a wither and get ourselves a nether star. We can turn dull dust, which is sugar and gunpowder, into redstone. We can make blood waxed coal. We can make an arcane crystal, which is going to be used to make a weather station. All right, so if we wanted more of those, or we can crush it into arcane crystal dust, which makes a so many things. So many things. But this. I don't know how much blood it uses. 1,000. Okay, so that's going to be 64 buckets of blood to make a stack of soul sand. Because soul sand is a big thing that we need for making soul dust. And soul dust is then used to make raw soul steel, which has no other recipe other than this. And then we need to still make metal diamond, which is the coring recipe, and it's all complicated, but it's all good, I think. So down here, we already collected that. We didn't collect this, which gets us a choice reward of 64 arcane base blocks, candle lamp, dark stone. Let's take these. These are like lamps. Cool. They look nice. No tool, it says. All right, just takes a while to break. Okay, so let me take the... Did I not have the electric diamond? No. Oh, we needed to make another electric diamond if we want to turn that into arcane crystals. Right. So do I need 4 of those? Or how many did it say? We needed 4 arcane crystals, and it's 1 plus 3,000 blood to make that. Okay, so let me make the diamonds, and then I'm gonna toss them in the weather station and make the electric diamonds that I need. And here we go, we're making the arcane crystals. I still need to do this. Get rid of this condensed blood. We can grab our blood extractor back, and this should be the quest. I found a crystal. Wonderful. Again, we get a choice. Sure, I'll take arcane base blocks. We can toss some things away as well, because my inventory is so cluttered. So let's get rid of some of that, some of that, some of that. The bowl. Oh, it didn't use the stone separator in the recipe. That's fine. So we need 3 dark matter, which is edelwood log, which is arcane crystal dust, soul sand, and oak wood. Okay, so we need more soul sand. So let's get a half a stack of sand. How much soul sand do I have? 11. Let's get that many. And another 4. So we'll have an even number, I think, if I did my math correctly. Okay, let's get that processing. It's just gonna use up a bunch of our blood, but that's fine. And then we are gonna need those crystals crushed. So crystal. And we can make 2 out of here and then 2 out of there, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's just do that and that. And that's gonna make us 1 log, and 1 log is going to turn into 1 dark matter. So we need more of the crystals. So we need more of these. Okay, let me just prepare what I need. I'm going to also look into the recipes going forward and see what we need, because it's like a bunch of things. So yeah, let me just prepare a few machines. It is a rabbit hole of steps to get just to basically this, the piercing vengeance focus, because we need, first of all, a separator. To separate a sea lantern, which I made using a core a warm core with snow next to it with a shard of Root of Life. That made a sea lantern. And the separator requires this multi-block structure over here. And we can place it on top. There we go. We're gonna need a power crystal here to give it some power, so we're just gonna do that. And then I assume I just right-click this in here. And that might do its thing. Not sure, I forgot how you link the power of these, but I'll just leave it be for the moment. This looks like it was complete. So do we need to multi-function to divide complex construction into components? Will exit the machine in the various outputs requires some energy per operation. It doesn't say specifically what I need for it. Powering. No. Yeah, that's fine. Power crystal recipe. To place power crystal, right click it within your hand, and that's it. Do you need to be closer? Maybe up here? I don't know if the light collectors have to be fully collected. That might be the case that we need. Because in here, if we look at this, it doesn't say that they're light collected, but they're automatically going to collect light. So I don't know if that's causing the issue, but I'm just going to leave it be and see what happens. And in the meantime, we can create these elderwood logs into the dark matter that we need. So I'm just going to toss them in here. Oh, and apparently miss. There we go. Didn't use up any water. I'm going to grab a bucket as well. So 3 dark matter. Lovely. We get, I'm just going to take one of each of the different ones. So that's the Piercing Engine Spirit, where we need the Prismarine, basically. So the Prismarine is gotten through grinding regular Prismarine, which we could do with these cores. So I don't need to do the whole separator thing. Right, I just didn't look at the correct recipe. Okay, so that core, I have some imprisoned light. So this verdant core, we are missing turf blocks, which are these, and we can make the core, and then this with that makes compressed wool, that makes melon, slime block. We can make slime. I didn't know we could make slime. All right, but Prismarine is going to be ice or packed ice or Prismarine. So do we have any ice? Do, lovely. And then the core and the stabilizing bit. And then which one was it for the Prismarine? Shard of Pure Giver. Shard of the Pure Giver. I just need 1 piece, I think. Or 1 core, I should say. But actually, let's do 4, because I don't know when we're going to need more Prismarine. So let's just do 4 of these. So bam, 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 bam. Hopefully the ice doesn't melt. Or it pops off before it melts, at least. Let's stand in the corner here. And we can just convert these. And there we go. I'm going to grab our ice, grab our Prismarine. And we can now turn this Prismarine into Prismarine shards in the rotary grinder. Just going to convert 1, because that's all we need for the moment. So I'm going to toss you in there. I'm going to come get you in a moment, because we need to do 1 more craft before we can do anything. We needed the dark matter to make pixie. Basically, we need the corrupt pixie, which requires a dark soul, which requires a corrupty dust, which we can now make because we have the black soul. So let's toss all of these bricky bits away. Things that I don't need. Light collectors can go away for the moment. That can go away. That can go away. I don't need that, or that. And we'll keep that. Okay, so corrupty dust, we got ourselves that, and we can turn that with a, did we not make? I didn't make corrupty dust, apparently. Can make 1 of those, and then we can turn that into a dark soul. Fond memories you get by putting golem meal and burning it to get those, which is kind of funny. And we can turn that into a dark soul, and a dark soul with a couple of feathers, which I got from a chicken spawner, makes a corrupt pixie. And this said to corrupt pixie and to acquire, right-click a bottle block with a corrupt pixie. So do I place this down? Okay, so we get that. Nice. And that will make us this once we give it the Prismarine. And here we go, the Piercing Vengeance Focus. So we can right click this to enable Vengeance Spirit Beam. Okay, that I think kills the Vengeance Spirits. So what we need to do is grab our Vengeance Pickaxe. We have, I believe, some ores in here. And we could just mine any other block, but I have ores in here, I believe. Let's do these. Don't know how much we need, or if it just one use of the Vengeance Pickaxe will be enough. Oh. Let's just do that. Where are you? So how does one do this? Do we need to just shoot it with it? I'm not sure. Vengeance Spirit. No, as soon as they hit me, it's over. So I'm not really sure how this works. I might have to do a bit of a read. Alright, so the whole process was basically you kill a mob, and then the mob drops or leaves back a Vengeance Spirit, but you need a Vengeance Ring to see it, and then you need a Vengeance Focus to freeze it, but this isn't really required, I figured out. And you just need the Piercing Vengeance Focus to kill it, which is the Spirit Killing Beam, which is what I was doing and trying to do on the spirits that spawn. Basically, if you do this, you get spirits to spawn, but you don't see them and you can't really kill them. But there's, I think, a way to protect against them, at least fully in the end. It might be, because this gives jump boost, speed, invisibility, and haste as well, which is really neat. But we completed the quest for the Vengeance Essence, and I'm going to grab the carved Darkstone bricks. And then we have just one quest left over, which will be the Garambosia, which is Materializing Vengeance Essence and 50,000 blood in the Blood Infuser. Does it require any sort of special thing? No, it's just a Promise of Tenacity 3. Do we have 50,000? We do not. Okay, let me farm up a bunch of blood here, and we can do the thing that we need to do, and then we'll finish off the episode. We have 50,000 blood, so I can toss one of these in here. Was it not one of these? No? We need to make this. Right, we need to surround it by crushed dark gems. Okay, that's fine. That's just a simple craft. And I did a few changes up top. Dark gem. There we go, Materialized Vengeance. And we can get this converted into the last thing that we need for the quest. So toss it in here. And what I changed here is basically all the vector plates go to the middle now, because the spirits were escaping, everything was wonky and weird. And now we have the blood infuser here. I would love to have the blood chest on the other side, but I can't place a vector plate on top of the blood chest. Which is kind of sad. But I have a gravity block here that extracts the items off as soon as they step off of the plate. Because that plate is basically a pressure plate, or at least it acts as a pressure plate. So if they step on it, you can get a redstone signal out of it. And they're dropping us blackened bones, which is really cool, because these can convert back into blackened bone chunks, which can then convert back into more zombie pigment essence, or the wither skeleton essence as well, that we're probably gonna need. And this is slowly doing its thing, and it should be done any moment now. But I haven't done any real changes up here. I've just been using this one summoner, even though I set up so many spots for so many different summoners. But I don't know if we're eventually going to need all of them, but I don't know. I think I've gone overboard with this, but you know what? It's okay. So are you done? You're done. Garambosia. Pain and Sorrow. Chapter 3 complete. Super music. Let's get this one as well. Alright, so I think this is going to be it for today. In the next episode, we are going to tackle Botania, which we can just get a regular Lexica Botania that way. And then we're going to get into some more other things, which is going to require our Garambosia. And apparently we can get a villager to trade us this. If not, we can just farm up more blood with more zombie pigmen or skeletons or something, and it should be fine. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.